Good evening, you're now with me, Radzi Ahmad, for TVS Nightline. Here are the headlines for tonight. 46 more people are killed in monsoon rains in Pakistan during the last 24 hours, raising the death toll to over 700. Prime Minister Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim says the Madani government will not compromise with anyone who puts national security at risk. The Malaysian Human Rights Commission demands full legal protection for the 5 students set to be charged in the death of ZARA Mahathir. The Malaysian Human Rights Commission, SUHAKAM, is demanding full legal protection for the 5 students set to be charged in the death of ZARA Mahathir. The Commission stresses that their identities must not be revealed directly or indirectly.
SUHAKAM stressed the students are entitled to full protection under the Child Act of 2001, including trauma-based report, legal assistance and fair treatment. SUHAKAM says that it is a punishable offence to publish any information that could identify children involved in court proceedings. The Commission also reminded that children's court proceedings are closed under Section 12 of the Act and open only to those directly involved. SUHAKAM is now urging social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram and TikTok, to tighten their policies and remove any content that could expose the children's identities.
2 women were killed and 6 others injured when a Toyota Avanza crashed along the Syrian Sri Aman Road this morning. Fire and rescue officials say they received the call just after 9:30 and sent crews from Simunjan with backup from Syria. The vehicle carrying 8 people lost control near Bukit Sabal Tapang. Now, 2 women were thrown from the car and later pronounced dead by medics on site. The 6 survivors, 3 men, 2 women and a baby boy, suffered injuries but remained conscious. Now, all were rushed to a Syrian hospital for treatment. In other news, the General Operations Force, or GOF, has thwarted 3 separate smuggling attempts this month, seizing controlled goods valued at more than 640,000 ringgit. Sarawak GOF Brigade Commander Senior Assistant Commissioner Lim Bakpai said the operations were carried out by the 11th and 10th Battalions in Biawak, Bau and Sri Aman.
In the first case, on August 13th in Biawak, near the Malaysia-Indonesia border, 2 Indonesian men were arrested after officers found more than 1,400 sacks of onions in 2 lorries without valid documents or permits. The second case on August 9th in Bau involved a lorry suspected of carrying rice without a permit. Officers seized 3,500 kilograms of rice and detained a 41-year-old local man. In the third case, on August 4th in Sri Aman, a Toyota Hilux was intercepted. 2 local men aged 51 and 52 were arrested, and 30 gas cylinders of various brands were seized. All 3 cases were referred to the relevant authorities, including KPDN Sarawak, the Paddy and Rice Regulatory Authority Kuching Branch, Sri Aman District Police, and the Ministry of Utility and Communications for further action.
Translation is being described as a bridge between civilizations that strengthens cross-cultural diplomacy in today's world without borders. Sarawak Premier Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Joritun Openg says translation doesn't just widen access to knowledge, but also fosters deeper cultural understanding on a global scale.
Dalam era globalisasi yang semakin pesat ini, penterjemahan memainkan peranan yang jauh lebih luas daripada sekadar pemindahan makna antara bahasa. Ia merupakan jambatan yang menghubungkan tamadun, memperluas akses kepada ilmu pengetahuan serta menjadi wahana penting dalam memelihara dan menghargai warisan budaya berbagai bangsa.
In a text speech read by Deputy Women, Childhood and Community Wellbeing Minister Dato Muhammad Razi Sitam at the 20th International Conference on Translation today, Abang Johari said Sarawak's rich mix of languages and cultures makes translation a key tool in keeping social harmony and protecting the state's linguistic heritage. With airborne news soon linking Sarawak to Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, Jakarta and Hong Kong, Abang Johari said the demand for translation is only growing. And with it, he said, comes the chance to deliver a world-class cultural experience with messages tailored to resonate across borders.
This is a valuable opportunity for us to mainstream our cultural identity. Through precise and culturally sensitive translation, we can proudly share Sarawak's unique heritage with the world.
Meanwhile, the Malaysian Translators Association, MTA, is taking the lead in pushing the nation's translation industry forward, not just as a professional body, but as a global voice for ethics, standards and sustainability. Its president, Dr. Hasuria Che Omar, says the MTA remains the only voluntary professional body of its kind in Malaysia, uniting educators, lecturers and consultants across the field.
Jadi ahli Persatuan Penterjemah Malaysia terdiri daripada merangkumi semua bidang, pengamal, pendidik, pensyarah, orang awam dan juga mereka yang kita panggil untuk membincangkan ataupun merupakan jururunding yang kita panggil sentiasa setiap tahun untuk memberikan input terbaru ataupun input terkini yang penting untuk perkembangan industri penterjemahan di Malaysia.
The MTA is also pushing for stronger ethics and fair pay to make sure the industry gets the respect it deserves. The group, she says, also serves as a key link, directing translation work to local professionals and ensuring they're fully trained before taking on the job.
Persatuan Penterjemah Malaysia banyak menjaga kebajikan penterjemah dari segi hal etikanya, dari segi kadar yang perlu dikenakan untuk semua perkhidmatan terjemahan yang ditawarkan.
She also hailed Sarawak's role as host of the 20th International Translation Conference as significant, a nod to the state's rich cultural and ethnic heritage. At the same time, the MTA is taking Malaysia's voice to the global stage through its active role in the International Federation of Translators, based in Paris.
The Madani government will not compromise with any party or individual who put national security at risk. Prime Minister Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim says this includes misconduct such as bribery, corruption, leakage of military intel, as well as cross-border smuggling. Previously, a corruption in the National Intelligence Agency occurred, and Anwar said it was first detected in 2020 when classified military documents were leaked. When the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission MACC was given full power to probe the case, it has led to more revelation, including those who were involved in the misconduct.
Ini soal keselamatan negara, tak boleh kompromi. Tapi soalnya mengapa sekarang? Kerana kita bongkar sekarang. Kita tak tutup. Mengapa tidak tahu 2020? Itu tanya, yang Muhammad tanyalah ketua-ketua pada masa itu, mengapa tidak mampu dibongkar awal. Ini saya nak sebut di sini. Jangan politikkan. Bagi saya, kalau ada bukti, siapa diterkait, ini termasuk kes anak yang Muhammad Pandan ataupun kes ZARA semalam yang dikupas oleh Menteri Dalam Negeri, dia tidak lindungi. Jadi jangan guna ini sebagai senjata politik. Ya. Kalau ada yang ada maklumat tambahan, tambah. Beri maklumat. Saya tak ada masalah. Kalau rasanya besok bila Menteri Pertahanan dapat maklumat, Menteri Pertahanan kemukakan laporan awal, silakan.
The government says it won't move forward with nuclear energy unless the public is on board. However, Deputy Prime Minister Dato Sri Fadila Yusof says energy industry players have already given the idea a thumbs up.
As the Minister for Energy Transition and Water Transformation Ministry, or PETRA, he stresses that any move towards nuclear power has to be looked at from all angles, from regulation and enforcement, workforce training, deployment of new technology and safety.
Dan kalau ini dapat dipenuhi and the engagement with the public is public acceptance, only then ianya boleh dilaksanakan. Right now we are receiving a positive response and in fact a lot of encouragement for us to speed up actually.
Fadila says a site for nuclear power won't be decided until the energy policy is in place and all requirements are met. For now, 2 locations are on the table: Peninsula Malaysia and Sabah, due to the lack of resources to generate clean energy such as hydro, solar, biomass and biogas. In a related development, Fadila announced that Petra will be launching a National Efficient Energy Action Plan, or NEEAP 2.0. This cross-sector initiative will strengthen Malaysia's energy efficiency through electrical energy saving and heat energy. He mocked that it will be announced in a near future.
Itu ya, baguslah ada elemen surprise sikit kan. Kalau nak bagi, insya-Allah.
On September 1st, students who achieve first class in their bachelor's degree in their semester will be exempted from paying their loan under the National Higher Education Fund Corporation, or PTPTN. Deputy Minister of Higher Education, Dato' Mustafa Sakmut, said since the scheme was introduced in 2001, over 133,000 students have benefited, with payment exemption totaling up to 2.9 billion ringgit.
Memang laman sesawang PTPTN telah untuk pengecualian bayaran balik pemegang ijazah sarjana muda kelas pertama telah diselenggara sebelum ini. Tapi saya ingin maklumkan kepada Yang Berkepung dan juga peminjam PTPTN yang ada di luar sana bahawa sesawang ini akan mula dibuka pada 1 September 2025. Jadi maknanya kepada yang berkenaan bolehlah membuat permohonan semula, terutama yang telah mendapat keputusan kelas pertama.
As of July 2025, PTPTN stated that it has approved loans to 3.1 million students from the B40 group, amounting to 59.44 billion ringgit.
As Sarawak's population continues to rise and economic growth accelerates, ensuring a reliable and efficient power and fuel supply is essential. Energy becomes the core force driving the modern world, sustaining all the activities that define our progress.
Come with me as we explore this land of huge possibilities.
State of Energy, only on TVS 122.
A total of 46 people have been killed in monsoon rains in Pakistan during the last 24 hours, raising the death toll of rain-related deaths to 393 since Thursday. In its latest report, Pakistan's National Disaster Management Authority (NDMA) stated that 706 Pakistanis have died since the onset of the monsoon season on June 26.
Majority of the fatalities, it stated, occurred due to house and roof collapses following heavy downpours, while others were caused by flash floods, landslides, electrocution and lightning strikes. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa remained the worst hit in the monsoon with 427 fatalities. The authority said monsoon rains have also caused extensive damage to infrastructure and private property nationwide since June 26. More than 2,934 houses have been damaged and 1,108 livestock have perished. About 451 kilometers of road and 152 bridges have also been affected, with Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Pakistan-controlled Kashmir bearing the brunt of the destruction. Authorities have warned of further rains in the coming days and urged residents in vulnerable areas to take precautionary measures.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates both locally and internationally. For more headlines anytime, anywhere, just head on to our official website at tvsarawak.my or follow us on our social media platforms at TV Sarawak. Those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Razi Ahmad. Thank you for watching and have a good night.